Good night and welcome to BitcoinMF. A quick T8 nightly update. The way I see the market today. I remind you, this is not a financial advice. So make sure you do your own research and your own thinking. I'm just share with you guys what I see and what I think and what I do. So yes, still short, still underwater. It's okay. It doesn't mean that you have to do like me. Again, I say it. And we can see that we have come to the yellow area, which we talked about in previous videos and previous days, which in my opinion was indicating an extreme bull scenario. And right now today we can see that we actually have met resistance on this line, okay, this level, and we are now trying to break it, and everybody is screaming 10k. And of course I want it to pop also to go above 10k and sustain there, but first I also want to see it happens, and I'm not so in a rush with this, okay, because I still believe that even if it pops a little bit above it can still go down, okay, for a correction, because it is so many people who wait for this, in my opinion, that people already say that if we go 10k then we actually go straight to 11k, which of course can be if market makers decide to, that's what we want to do, and that's what market needs, okay, but we don't know this, and we react accordingly, at least I am. And if we look at the pivots, like always on the hourly, we can also see a nice run up, okay. We shoot through this R1 line, and after this we try to sell off, found support in the 21 EMA, and also crossed it afterwards, and now we are like bulling here, okay, above all this. And if we go more up, we can even shoot to this level to test it, okay. So this is possible, very possible, because all of the bull sentiment that is happening right now, okay. So this is the bull scenario in my opinion, and if price holds above this EMA and above this, so there is a chance for us to go more up, okay. And another thing I wanted to show you is if you heard, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but it doesn't matter. I tweeted this FATF thingy that now today only I saw that CoinDesk and all the news brands that they tweeted about it. I heard about it already yesterday from somebody who told me this. And what I think about this is maybe if you open this file, you can read all about it, okay, and you can read also in the news links on Twitter and everything. So this means that exchanges have to provide some data, some KYC data, and even more. And in my opinion, I will not go into details because I'm also not that strong in those details, and I don't care because I understand this the way I understand this, okay. I just share with you guys. So in my opinion, part of the move that we see, okay, part of all of this is because of this news, and because of this process is coming to an end on June 2019. And I think that maybe big players and whales, they remove their funds and all in order to make themselves ready to go for the next round, which will apply more regulations, and it will be harder to make the scams and the pumps and dumps and all those things, I think. And also we can witness it, in my opinion, because of Binance is doing the thing with Binance USA and all of this, and Bitman is also doing IPO in USA, if you read the news. So anyways, there is like a lot of also bullish news in the Libra, of course, and all of this, and 10k, and everything syncs up together, for it's like signaling us that if we don't buy now, if we don't long now, we will not be financially free. So okay, I hope that we all be financially free eventually. And back to the TA, okay? If we add the BB bands and the BitcoinMF strategy, like always, we change to Aiki and we look at the daily. We see that here we are also at the level of this resistance and this fight that we talked about earlier. And also this top BB band range again is at play, okay? And like I always say, that I look for correction when it winds up, okay? So like example, like here or like here. And if we add the mimicators, we also see that the RSI still got headroom to move, okay? And people look at this both ways. They also, the bulls look at this for a way to move up, but also many people say the bearish divergence, okay? I also lean more to the bearish divergence side, because also I'm still lean to bear right now, and I hope it will play out eventually. I don't care meme or not, or this stock is not interesting to me so much, although I do find it funny, and I like to play with the humor, I admit. Stochastic RSI, we can see that is pressed to the top, so maybe it is signaling us that soon an RSI down move is about to happen. And also this MACD, we need like more positive lines on the histogram here for it to go up, and meanwhile we don't get this, okay? But we'll see how day closes and what will happen, okay? 4-hour chart, let's see. We see the same thing, okay? We're gliding through the BB bands and also expanding here, okay? It happens at the same time. Also volume decreasing a little bit. Again, stochastic RSI almost pressed to the top, and RSI is almost at the top. And again, the bearish divergence kind of thing, because here it doesn't make another high, and price does make another high, okay? So 1 hour, we move on. Don't want to waste your time, it's late, and I know that the market is bubbling, so we got to get back or to sleep. I will go to sleep, you probably go back. This RSI, I look at it, and like I say, the big moves are happening. I don't care how meme you say, when it's in this range or in this range, okay? So if let's say, for example, if a dump kicks in suddenly, like from here or from here, it can go rough and break the 50 level, okay, and go into the negative phase. And this is, as a bear, this is what I look for. But as a bull, I can say that in my opinion, the 50 level is important, because it can fall, and it can really seem like panic to us, like again, like here maybe, but again it finds the support, okay, and it eventually shoots up, okay? 30 minutes we watch, and what we see already, 3 candles red. I always say that after 2-3 candles, not so good idea to short, because it might always pop, okay? And again, we see this is the critical level, in my opinion. So if it finds here support now, we will see the RSI is moving again up. If it doesn't find support, so it will try to find support at the EMA level 48, of the strategy, or the BB top bottom band. Okay, and if it closes below this somehow, if it dumps and closes below this, so immediately I expect like a retest, okay, because it's like catching the knife, and it's like whoop, and it tries to retest. So now this can draw this, for example, something like this, and this can draw like this a little bit. And when the candle falls, if it happens, when the candle falls and closes here, so so immediately market goes to test this and this area again, okay, until it crosses. Okay, so this is what I want to see if happens. Okay, but I probably be sleeping, so don't DM me for what is happening. Don't worry, you can DM, it's silent. And let's see the 15 minutes scalpels time frame. We see the short signal, and again, like the situation I described on the previous time frame is here. You see it found support, and it starts to curve down, but the price is going up, okay, starts to retest this. If the sellers are strong, like I think, like I hope, so we should see price go more down. If not, again, of course, support, and we go more up. And you can see also here, now I see it with you, that there is a possible hook RSI here, which is actually bullish. Okay, and if this hooks here, though, so we can shoot up and go to this line and try to test it, and maybe even above, because like I say, it's not that I don't see it, I see it, that it can go above, but still I don't believe this, okay, because I have like bigger thoughts on this, and I want to see it first break 10k. It's, for me personally, it's no biggie if I'm not in a trade or on these levels, okay, because everything is calculated. So I want to see if it breaks and holds or not, and what will happen in the next days. And why I think also the next days are more important than ever. Also because of the 10k psychological barrier, or how will they call it? Okay, and also because if we go to the CME, okay, we can see in the CME, what we can see with the CME, we can see that just clean this up a little bit like this. We can see that market is right now already closed, okay, and the next candle will be on the 24th of June, and this gives actually, in my opinion, spot market and all the other exchanges like BitMEX and Bitfinex and all this, it can give them 2-3 days to play with the price and play with the retails, and I'm sure you don't I don't have to tell you what it means to play with the retails, okay, because there is also a gap here, and this gap already closed with this week, but there is still some previous gaps, I think. If we look at the hourly, we will see them, but never mind where it is right now, but I'm looking at this gap, okay, for now, and I'm looking to see, because the CME has closed above, and many traders will see it now, if not already seen this, and they will maybe the perpetual and all of the spot price will try to wind up to this price. And after we wind up to this price, because CME is still closed, so there will be a good option to play with retails and to pull them to whatever direction market makers will want before the CME opens again. Okay, so those are my thoughts basically for today. I'm sorry for not updating much in the Discord server, but it's for two reasons. Three reasons maybe, if you care, I don't know, I tell it anyway. One reason is I had one strong week at the work, so I'm a little bit tired. And the second reason is today Shabbat, so it's family time and all, and family is more important than everything. And the third reason, I already forgot the third reason, but never mind. I don't want to noise you too much because actually if you follow closely, so we talk about this on the videos and this area, okay, where it is. Oh, sorry. And this area is still at game, okay. And I don't think that every move and everything should be like too much updated. But I still do it sometimes with the 50 minutes when I see it. It's important when I get the updates for the patterns. And if you haven't checked the channel of the Telegram and the Discord server, I advise you to check the links in the description. It's all free, and there is demo available and everything. And I'm available at the DMs. And that's it for today. Let's hope market treats us right, no matter what position you are. And trade safe, good luck, and bye bye. I see you next time.